This should be my last video on this topic until the update is released, but we now know exactly what the next update will be and roughly when it could be releasing into the game. This was confirmed by some stuff that popped up on PlayStation for PlayStation users and comments from the lead developer himself. So today I'm basically going over everything that was said by the developer of the game as they revealed this information to everybody. And of course, if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But let's just get into what this next update will be and when it could release. Firstly, we need some context behind this because this all stemmed from one thing happening, and that was that this was something that a lot of users pointed out, but this post that I'm showcasing is from a user in the Path of Titans Facebook group that posted this, and basically, I'm not going to reveal the name of them for privacy reasons, but this was a screenshot of a new update that was released onto PlayStation version of the game. Now, it wasn't released, it was a pre-download or a pre-update, or like, you know, you update it and then in advance, so when the update goes out, you don't have to update it when it goes out. This basically read as such: Path of Titans version 1.035.000, which will be installed on the 10th of May 2023 at 9 AM. Now, judging by the date and its arrangement, you can tell that the user is from America probably. I don't know many other countries that have that date arrangement where it's month, day, year, and I still don't understand why people do that. It should be day, month, year, but like, okay. Anyway, so you could kind of defer that they're coming from any of these time zones: EST, CST, or PST. Essentially speaking, that if we're going off PST, it will be 4 PM BST, or British Standard Time, or British Summer Time, and if you're European, it'll be 5 PM, and if you're in Australia's Eastern Time, it will be 2 AM, and for the other people in other time zones in Australia and other time zones, you can kind of figure it out from there. However, if it's the other time zones, whether it's EST or CST, you'll be getting these. For Central Standard Time, if it releases at 9 AM Central Standard Time, it'll release at 3 PM BST, 4 PM for Europe, and 1 AM AEST. If this is EST, it will be releasing at 2 PM BST, 3 PM for Europe, and midnight for AEST, Australia Eastern Standard Time. Now, of course, this prediction could be very wrong. Like, I was already proven wrong by this, because if you see a message done by Matt in the Path of Titans Discord server, it's the pinned message. He literally just goes against all of this and says, I guess PlayStation calls it pre-downloads. Basically, updates can be scheduled so people can download them in advance. Doesn't mean it's coming out exactly on that date, as it can be released sooner or later, but it lets people download it so they don't have to waste time downloading on release. So essentially, it could release on that day, but it also could not. So regarding the release date, yes, we technically have a date and a time, but according to Matt, this probably won't even be the date or the time that this update releases. So do bear that in mind. It might come earlier or later. I'm going to hazard a guess that this is probably the time that they're estimating and wanting to push it out for, but it could come earlier than that depending on if things get done quicker. But anyways, what is this update? So what is in this update? What is in the update? Well, Matt did give us a lot of insight. Matt's one of the lead developers, if you don't know who he is, regarding this update. He's gave a lot of insight in the Path of Titans Discord server while I was asleep last night, which basically went into all of this. And let's see what he actually mentioned. Firstly, it looks like this update could be the combat update we are all waiting for, with Matt saying this, which confirms it, kinda. The last update really took some time because we had to change every dinosaur stat and ability, required some extra care and time. He's referring to this last update, which will probably either be the update that's just gone or the update that's coming now, which is probably that one. However, we also get some information on character slots, because this is some good news for people who've been asking about this. Someone asked Matt this: just a last question, if it's not too much, are you planning on adding more dinosaur slots? I have actually 26 of them, and I would feel bad if I must delete one in the future to try new dinosaurs. And he said this: next update has this improved actually. You'll get at least one slot slot per dinosaur. Then he goes on to say and reveal that community servers will be able to extend the amount of dinosaur character slots or character slots that you'll be able to have on the server. Now this probably goes and ties into the fact that maybe some servers will keep it at 26 because it means it's more stable, and bigger servers probably will be able to increase it so you have some more. However, I'm not sure if my server will increase it, mainly because we are running on a smaller server itself, so you know it's going to be an issue there. How big is the update going to be anyways? According to Matt, this update will have months worth of work in it. They will essentially post it into a condensed dev blog, but he also says he feels bad for the person who has to post all the changelog on the Path of Titans Discord server, saying that it will take up several pages like with the previous update for the game, which I'm excited to see what it is, but I'm not excited to review this update and just go over everything in one big video. I really hope that it's not too big, but it's going to be absolutely huge. Now, this upcoming update was not to do with the hotfix that was recently announced on the announcements channel for the Path of Titans Discord server. If you want to check that out, the changelog of that is on the screen now. It's a very small update. Apparently, according to Matt, this update will be around 2 to 4 gigabytes in size, which will be interesting, but do bear in mind this was in reference to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 users. Matt also explains it wasn't the update that released earlier in the week, which I've already pretty much gone over. He also says that it will contain upcoming stuff that are on the PTB right now, so basically saying stuff that are on the PTB right now, which basically confirms that everything that I mentioned in this previous video, apart from replay mode, is confirmed for this update. Now, of course, replay mode was just a theory in my eyes, but the PTB stuff, if you do want to check out that video and see what's coming and some overviews of that, feel free to check it out. Just ignore the last part where I mentioned that the replay mode will be coming as well, because that was a theory. However, we do know now that this update will be bringing a lot, and that is mainly stuff that's on the public test branch that we know of so far. Of course, the developers are not going to reveal anything else other than that. So yeah, there's a big update coming to the game. It could be coming within the next 15 days roughly, and that's going to be awesome. Very exciting. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. And there we have it, the next big update coming to Path of Titans. Looks like it could be the precursor to the combat update or the combat update itself. Who knows, but it's going to be including a lot of what's on the public test branch. So, of course, expect the remodels of the dinosaurs, the current stat changes that are coming with the dinosaurs as well regarding all those stat changes, and also the fact that we're seeing a lot of other stuff coming with all the new abilities that are on there currently as well. But anyways, that's that. Let me know your thoughts about this update in the comments down below. Do you think there'll be anything else coming in this update? I'd love to know what you think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.